The act of consuming and purchasing has changed significantly due to the constant technological advances and developments made day by day, month by month, and year by year. This slow yet massive change in how we exchange or purchase products and services can be a part of a number of theories which explain not only technological change but social change as well. Through Emile Durkheim's work, if functionalism is used in this case, it can be easily said on how a product such as a smart wallet or something very similar to it will slowly fall into something that is a necessity in the future, causing it to be very important for society to function as it does. However, technological developments have already been made which are very rapidly becoming a necessity, such as e-commerce, where some people are slowly and only depending on purchases made from only on websites. In this era, however, it is regularly said that individuals consume more than they should, and with technological aspects, it only fuels materialism. Another theory that can be used is cultural materialism, and it is where society develops on trial and error. Many developments made on an aspect such as purchasing ultimately fail, but as time proceeds, successful attempts is what develops society into what it is today, into making those developments crucial necessities today or in the future. Technological developments made in purchasing not only contributes to societal change, but can be attributed to psychological change as well. Since consuming and purchasing is a concept that is crucial to any being that lives in a functioning society, can be said to have a paradigm shift, since developments in technology on purchasing are being made so rapidly, people are realizing and approaching the concept of purchasing in a whole new manner. An example of this is how people consider buying things online or buying products that make consuming easier, and will slowly become more and more dependent on those new developments. Lastly, a number of technological advancements in consuming, such as the smart wallet, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Wallet, and the Extra Wallet, are all mighty examples on how purchasing can be changed forever in a few years. With these types of wallets, one would not even need to carry a wallet, but only carry a card or their phone to make transactions easier and evidently life easier for the generations to come.
Line. Modern day purchasing has revolutionized trends in society such that the smart wallet has facilitated the way we make transactions, whether it be for transportation or just purchasing in general. Several features have been introduced by technology and have impacted the way us consumers purchase every day. Apple Pay and Google Wallet are the primary examples of how virtual purchasing has become, since almost everything and anything can now be bought straight from our mobile devices. This method of integrated purchasing works in correspondence with your credit or debit cards by creating a virtual copy of them on your phone, which you can also use in-store by taking advantage of the new tap feature that's integrated into the new credit and debit cards, as well as the machines. Transportation is a huge aspect that's been affected by the integration of the smart wallet. Uber and Lyft both provide transportation that you can pay straight from your phone. These tech companies revolutionized public transportation, since you can hop in a ride and get to your destinations with one click of a button, rather than, let's say, ordering a taxi or getting a bus ticket. Uber took it a step further and created Uber Eats, which uses elements of the smart wallet such that users can order almost anything from almost any restaurant and have it delivered to them without leaving the comfort of their home. There are some economic factors that must be evaluated, however. Primarily, income level comes to mind, such that in order to use these features, you must be able to afford the devices that support these capabilities, such as an iPhone. Location is another key principle when it comes to being able to use the smart wallet. Because it's all suburban and urban areas where the smart wallet is integrated, whether it be available Uber drivers or even something as simple as retail stores having tap capabilities on their credit card readers. Trends can be set through these factors. In most urban areas, such as downtown Toronto, for example, it's become the norm to Uber everywhere and order everything basically off Amazon. Canada is familiar with these rapid changes induced by the integration of smart purchasing. However, the introduction of this new technology in Canada has been gradually taking over jobs in the retail and service industries. Let's take Uber Eats and McDonald's for example. Uber Eats takes jobs away from people who regularly do delivery as a service, and McDonald's has their new kiosks where you can purchase food instead of walking up to the counter, and automates the process and slowly takes away employment opportunities from young people. This introduces that concept of technological determinism, such that smart purchasing can determine the development of a certain society and how independent consumers are with it in their daily lives, but also how it replaces jobs through automation.
When looking at the smart wallet on a global scale, it shows you just how much technology has advanced. With such ease can you now input your banking information onto a website and purchase a product within seconds. It's really outstanding just how advanced this feature is. You can be located in Canada and purchase things all the way from China and have it arrive to you at your door in just a couple of days. An article found on the website called WeLocalize.com stated that most shoppers now make 51% of their purchases online. This is due to the easy access of the internet that almost all countries have. In fact, the UN declared that internet access is a basic human right, thus proving how easy it is to access it. The purchasing wallet has made an impact on delivering money to others in other countries. Instead of going to your local bank and having to go through all the hassle to send money to someone located in another country, you can now go do it at home with a computer or a cell phone, and it will be sent to them within a matter of seconds. Not too long ago, a very interesting article or a YouTube video showed a person trying to create his own iPhone with parts that he purchased from China. Every purchase he made was through PayPal and not with cash, as many people believe that it was a safer way to receive money rather than paying with cash. If this is soon implemented all around the world, there's a possibility that we will no longer need to pay with cash, but with our electronic devices instead. And nowadays, we can see this already happening with Apple Pay and Android Pay as well. With companies such as PayPal, it is a lot easier to pay with others uh, or stores with money, as it remembers your banking information while being very secure. When purchasing something, you may not always know where the product is created from. For example, if you purchase an iPhone online from Apple, an American company, it will actually ship from China to America first, then finally at your doorsteps. It is very fascinating how countries produce something and how a product travels before it comes to your hands. In conclusion, the smart wallet is a very effective tool on a global scale when purchasing products, and with the help of new technologies such as Apple and Android Pay, it will only be easier to purchase things locally. I actually want to believe that in a couple of years, barely anyone will be actually able to pay with cash and instead pay with their electronic devices, as it is much easier.